How do you share boundaries without giving the impression of being perturbed?
Perturbed? Well, like you guys showing up late today before we're filming. I was perturbed, definitely, because we had a short period of time, but you gotta tell them like it is, without sugarcoating it. It's like, hey, I'd appreciate if you guys show up on time. Be nice. We got a limited amount of time to film, that kind of thing.
In my defense, I was up very early and I wanted to come tan before filming.
So it's my fault
We
because
didn't
she
even
didn't
know
come
you
in
had a
10.
phone session to begin with.
And then
This is
I
Wednesday.
went back to sleep.
I have phone sessions every Wednesday.
So I woke up. And I woke
I
up.
thought you had phone sessions every Tuesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And Thursday. I got them tomorrow night as well.
Oh. There you go.
I was ready. I was up at like 6 o'clock this morning. On the dot.
Was I too perturbed when I brought it to your attention, girls?
Nah, I didn't take it as anything. I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, duly noted.
I had to get extra hours of beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
And Jade is not here today because she drank too much. And so she's hungover.
I know. I almost met her out. Good thing I didn't.
Y'all are a bunch of fucking lunatics. I love you guys, but you're fucking lunatics. All of you.
But all the best people are. Right?
True.
Am I right?
True. Who was it? Einstein said no genius has ever existed without some touch of madness.
Yeah.
The most important thing is, like, I was doing a phone session with a guy the other night, and he's been with this girl. They're not a girlfriend, boyfriend. They're not official, but they've been dating about a year. And really, it's just kind of like friends with benefits. But his problem is this girl walks all over him, and she's verbally abusive to the guy. And she even tells him, she's like, "You gotta man up. You're too soft. You're too feminine. You're too girly." And he just sits there and takes it because that's what he learned from his dad and his family. And she just berates him, like says really nasty things, and he just sits there and takes it. And like for him, just saying, "Hey, don't talk to me like that." And it's like that's not very loving, because she's raising her voice and calling him names and telling him that he's stupid and stuff. It's like you say, "Don't talk to me like that. That's not kind. That's not loving, and you need to apologize." And if she refuses to apologize, you say, "That's it. I'm leaving. You call me when you're ready to be nice and you're ready to apologize, because what you're doing is abusive." And that's part of his problem. That's why she's never brought up being exclusive. They don't take, I've seen this happen so many times over the years. Like, she doesn't even want anything on social media. They don't take pictures together. And so after he told me the story, it's obvious she's treating him like a fuck buddy, in essence. Because they don't do, she's not bringing them to hang out and do family events or anything like that. But his one saving grace is she does most of the pursuing, but most importantly, he's good in bed, and she appreciates that. And that she is a very beautiful, successful woman, and part of her problem is she's very masculine. And so because she's very masculine, when she meets good-looking, successful guys that have their act together, they don't want to compete with another dude. And so she usually doesn't get past the first date, even though she's the absolute smoke show, because she's too masculine. She's too domineering. She's got her own business, and this particular guy, she stays with him because he's soft, but he's strong enough, and on top of that, he's giving her a proper seeing to every time they get together, and orgasms galore. So that's why she's not walking away from him, but she's also on dating apps and stuff like that. And so she's looking to replace him with someone better, but nobody's doing it better, at least in the bedroom, than he is. And so that's why he's still in the running. And so you see that a lot. And this particular guy's biggest problem is he just won't stand up to her. I had a phone session the other night. Same thing. Guy's been dating a girl for a year, very successful, ultra wealthy. Guys worth tens of millions of dollars. They're not boyfriend, girlfriend. There's no social media posts, nothing. She doesn't want, she's never brought up being in a relationship. This particular guy hadn't ever read the book because he believes he's so rich and successful that he's too sophisticated and doesn't need to read the book. Meanwhile, he's letting this girl that he's been dating walk all over him and treat him like a doormat. And so she doesn't respect him. And if a woman doesn't respect you, she can't love you. And that's why you have to stand up for yourself. You have to set and enforce healthy boundaries, especially when somebody's violating yourself or your dignity or wasting your time. Because if you don't value your time, then nobody else will either. If you let other people waste it, they will waste it.